So our next topic is terms related to the application of a stationary wave. See, we know the stationary wave. Here the different topic is there. The first one is the note. The note is nothing but any musical sound produced by the simple harmonic oscillation of the source is called as the note. See, for example, we are can be talk. So that means the sound is producing. That can be traveling in a air. That means the air molecules are vibrating. The vibrating is nothing but up and down. That is called as the oscillation. See, that type of musical sound is called as the note. The next is there the fundamental frequency. Fundamental is initial. The lowest frequency produced by an instrument is called as the fundamental frequency. See, any instrument, the lowest frequency, that means for example N1, N2, N3, N4 and so on up to. This is the frequencies are produced by the instrument N1, N2, N3, N4. In this one, the which is the least means the N1 can be the least frequency. This is called as the fundamental frequency. The next, another one is the harmonics. The harmonic is nothing but the integer multiply of fundamental frequency. The integer multiply of fundamental frequency are called as the harmonic. That means, for example, the fundamental frequency is divided by the n. Next, after that the 2n, 3n, 4n and so on. This n is called as the fundamental frequency, the first one. The next one, what is the multiply of the 2, 3, 4. See, this is a 1, 2, 3. That is called the integer multiply of the fundamental frequency is called as the harmonics. And next, after that is the overtone. Over means other than. The which is the other than is taken by the harmonics of the other than. See, that is the definition. Frequencies higher than the fundamental frequency. The frequency is higher than the fundamental frequency are called as the overtone. See here, the first one, n is called as the fundamental frequency and 2n, 3n, 4n and so on is there. See, the first one is there fundamental frequency. See, the fundamental frequency of higher than means it can be negligible. The remaining will be 2n, 3n, 4n. This is called as the overtones. What is called as an overtone? This is called the first overtone. See, this is called as the second overtone. See, this is called as the third overtone. See, that means the fourth harmonic is a third overtone and the third harmonic is a second overtone. The second harmonic is a first overtone. Now here the fundamental frequency is not considering by them because of higher than is called as the overtone. Next, octave. Octave is nothing but the double of the frequency of fundamental note. The double of the frequency of the fundamental note is called as the octave. For example, the fundamental frequency is there n and then octave is there the 2n. See, that is the double of this there. For example, this is the fundamental frequency. For example, the fundamental frequency is 2n is there. Then octave. The octave is there the 4n. See, that means the double of the fundamental frequency is called as the octave. Okay, see the next continuation topic. Equation for frequency of vibrating string. See, let us consider string is fixed between two rigid supports. See, this is the first rigid support and this is considered the second rigid support and this between is there the string. Now it's plugged the perpendicular to the string Now the transfer waves are generated. This is the transfer waves. Say this is the incident wave and it is the reflected wave. Now here how many nodes, how many antinodes are formed means here the two nodes. These are two nodes, one antinode. Two nodes and one antinode. We know already the node to node distance, that is the length of the string L is equal to lambda by 2 because the node to node distance is the lambda by 2. See right here the if string is vibrating one loop. See this is the string is vibrating in one loop. It forms two nodes, one antinode, two nodes and one antinode. Therefore frequency of string. Therefore, the frequency of string. So, what is the formula for the frequency of string? N is equal to V by lambda. V is the velocity of string, and lambda is V is equal to velocity of string, and lambda is equal to length of the string. See here, right? We all know the velocity of the string. That formula V is equal to under root of T by nu. We can write here the N is equal to V is equal to how much is there? Under root of T by nu lambda. Now here we can write here the lambda is that implies lambda is equal to 2L. Now then we can write the 1 by 2L under root of T by nu. See this is the first of the frequency of this string. It is also is called as the fundamental frequency. What is called as fundamental frequency? What is the formula is there? N is equal to 1 by 2L under root of T by nu because of the string is vibrating in a one loop. See next one, if string is vibrating in two loops, it forms three nodes, two antinodes. It forms the three nodes and two antinodes. This is the string is fixed between the two rigid supported and it is the vibrating in a two loops. See this is the node and this is also node. This is also node and this is the antinode and it is also antinode. How many nodes are can be formed? 3 nodes, 2 antinodes. Then this length of the string. The length of the string is nothing but node to node have the distance is lambda by 2 and again node to node is have the lambda by 2. See lambda by 2 plus lambda by 2, 2 lambda by 2. Then lambda is equal to 2L by 2. See therefore frequency of string. See this is considered it will be considered the N1. It is considered next one is the N2 is equal to V by lambda. Lambda is equal to how much is there? 1 by 2L by 2 and V is equal to we know the T by nu. Here nu is the linear density. Nu is equal to what is there here? The linear density. See the denominator numerator is taken. There is a 2 by 2L into under root of T by nu is equal to N2. We can observe is the N1. What is there here? The 1 by 2L under root of T by nu. The root of T by nu. This is considered the N1. And this total will be have the N1. See, we can write that n2 is equal to 2n1. Since n1 is equal to 1 by 2n under root of t by nu. See, this is the now what we can observe here that the frequency is multiplied with the fundamental frequency. This is called as a second harmonic. What is called as a second harmonic? Second harmonic. And so if string vibrating P loops, therefore frequency NP is equal to P by 2L into under root of T by nu. See, this is the formula of a when the string is vibrating of a P loops, that we can add the NP is equal to P by 2L into under root of T by nu. Because of we can observe N2 is equal to 2 is coming by there, N1 is equal to 1 is coming. Then N3 is equal to 3, N4 is equal to 4. See, and so on. The P is equal to P by 2L under root of T by nu. So next continuation, laws of vibrating string. According to fundamental frequency N is equal to 1 by 2L into under root of T by nu. See here, N is equal to fundamental frequency, L is equal to length of the string, T is equal to tension in a string, and nu is equal to linear density. That linear density also we can write nu is equal to mass per unit length. Because of string having only length, that's why we can write the mass per unit length. This fundamental frequency based on we can discussing about the laws of vibrating string. The how many laws are there means the totally we have the 3 laws is there. Here the 3 laws. For example, this fundamental frequency we can compare with a length, and here the T and nu is the constant. For example, the fundamental frequency will be compared with a tension, but a length and linear density are constant. And next one, the fundamental frequency we can compare with a linear density. Here length and tension will be constant. That what we are observing by the here, we can observe every time we can compare with an only one, the remaining 2 variables can be constant. For example, compare with the length, this 2R will be constant. The T will be comparing, and length and linear density are constant. For example, linear density we are comparing, the length and tension will be constant. That is say the 3 laws. The first one is the first law. See here, the fundamental frequency of vibrating string is inversely proportional to its length. Here tension and linear density are constant. See, that is the fundamental frequency is inversely proportional to its length, and T comma nu are constant. Already we can say here compare with this one is inversely proportional, and the remaining 2 are constant. The proportion negligible taken a constant, that is equal to K by L. Take the cross multiplication, N into L is equal to K, that is the constant. Now we can write here that N1 L1 is equal also N2 L2, and this is called the first law of loss of vibrating string. That is the frequency, the fundamental frequency of vibrating string is inversely proportional to its length, where tension and linear densities are constant. Next, see the second law. See again it is here in second law, the fundamental frequency is comparison and tension. We can write the fundamental frequency of vibrating string is directly proportional to square root of tension. Here length and linear density are constant. It is called as the second law. See, that is the n is directly proportional to the square root of tension. Here what is the constant is there? L and linear densities are constant. See, we can write here the proportion negligible taken a constant. N is equal to k into root t. See, we can also write n by root t is equal to k. See, we can write also n1 by root t1 is equal to n2 by root t2. That implies also we can write n1 by n2 is equal to under root of t1 by t2. This is the formula of the frequency and tension. Next, see the third law. Here is a third law. The frequency is comparison and linear density. See, right here the fundamental frequency of vibrating string is inversely proportional to square root of the linear density. So the proportional to the square root of the linear density. Now we can write here the n is inversely proportional to the square root of the linear density. Then we can write the proportion negligible k by under root of nu. Right here the n into root nu is equal to constant. N1 into under root of nu1 is equal to n2 into root nu2. This is the formula of this third law. That means what is the fundamental frequency of the vibrating string is inversely proportional to the square root of the linear density, where length and tension are constant. Length and tensions are constant. We can write here also T, L and T are constant. L and T are the constant.